Welcome to Basco in Batanes and welcome to Anthro on Foot's walking tour. This is a self-paced walking tour that features key heritage sites and cultural highlights in the area. We hope you enjoy this tour as much as we enjoyed curating it. The Batanes archipelago stands as the northernmost province within the Philippines and holds the distinction of being the country's least populated region. Interestingly, it is situated even closer to Taiwan than to the northern tip of Luzon, the Philippines' largest island. Among the 10 volcanic islands constituting the province, only 3 are inhabited: Batan, housing the provincial capital Vasai or Basco, Sabtang, and Itbayat. Ivuhos, the fourth island, located approximately a kilometer and a half east of Sabtang, is home to a few families engaged in cattle farming. The remaining islands, Yami, North, Mavudis, Siayan, Dinem, and Decay, are uninhabited. Despite its modest size, with a total land area of 230 square kilometers, making it the smallest province in the country. Batanes showcases a diverse climate classified as Type A, characterized by a delightful semi-temperature climate. The Ivatan people of Batanes recognize 2 seasons: Rayun, or summer, spanning from March to May, and Amyan, or winter, occurring between November and February. Kachachimuyan represents the rainy months throughout the rest of the year, with a brief period of warm weather, or Deke Arayun, observed in the 2 weeks between September and October. The origins of the people of Batanes remain a subject of debate, as available documents, legends, and folk materials provide limited insights. Scholars continue to discuss whether the prehistoric Ivatan originated from the northern part of Luzon, the southern part of mainland China, or Taiwan. Despite the uncertainty, their racial affinities to the Malays and the structure of their language strongly suggest their roots in another part of the Philippines. Genetic studies conducted by Omoto, a Japanese anthropologist, on the Yami of Orchid Island in Lanyo of Taiwan, reveal closer genetic ties to the Tagalog and Visayan groups, linguistically connecting them to the Basiic sub-branch of the Malayo-Polynesian language. The Yami, through their local folklore, trace their ancestry back to the Batanes Islands. Before the Spanish colonization, Ivatan dwellings consisted of small, low kogon houses strategically positioned for maximum protection against strong winds. The Spaniards introduced large-scale lime production, enabling the construction of the renowned traditional Ivatan stone houses with remarkably thick kogon roofs capable of withstanding the fiercest typhoons. Small islands typically have constrained carrying capacities, and the seas are hospitable for only a few months, mainly March, April, and May each year. Fishing for dibang, or flying fish, and arayu, or dolphin fish, becomes a focal point during the fishing season. The scarcity of resources has shaped unique food patterns in Ivatan culture, featuring items like uvud, or banana stalk pith, vuns, or dried taro stalk, kudit, or dried cow, carabao, or pigskin, and lunyas, or pork cooked in its own fat. These items serve as insurance against unexpected food shortages, and the Ivatan exhibit mastery in recycling, minimizing contributions to garbage dumps. They excel in agriculture, cultivating root crops such as uvi and dukay, or yam, wakay, or sweet potato, and sudi, or taro. In contrast to many lowland Philippine communities, which underwent complete Christianization under the Dominican friars, the Ivatan has preserved several distinctive cultural practices. Work groups like Payuan and Yaru remains integral to community and farm work, showcasing the endurance of traditional structures. The Vakul, a unique Ivatan woman's headgear, providing coverage for the head and back, serves as a practical purpose during extensive fieldwork. Another cultural marker, the Ivatan's Tataya, stands out for its design closer to the European boat-making tradition compared to other vessels in Southeast Asia and Oceania. Special rituals and festivities linked to uvi or yam planting distinguish the Ivatan culture and cannot be found elsewhere in the Philippines. The May Vanuvanua ritual, marking the commencement of the fishing season for dibang or flying fish and arayu or dolphin fish, is a unique practice shared exclusively with the Yami people of Orchid Island in Taiwan. This ritual involves various components such as the palu-palu or traditional dance, ururan or grinding stone, chai and natu or fruits, kalusan or work songs, and lahi or ancient lyrical songs. Given the province's scarcity of resources and vulnerability to typhoons, the Ivatan's cultural affinity for alcohol is widely recognized.